Now understand, the New England Journal of Medicine has an incentive to protect itself against copyright violations using large language models. Science and research journals are basically saying no to GenAI, large language model content. What was interesting about the New England Journal of Medicine is that when you submit something, they have to approve it. They basically get the copyright to sell this in a very influential journal. So what's so amazing is it's like we're swimming in this sea of copyright has to be human, and here's a major and conservative player, likely with a good legal team, supporting and encouraging the use of large language models, because scientific research and writing using large language models makes sense. And they say, we've elected to allow the use of LLMs because the standard is the same as for any tool or resource that is used in a substantive way by authors in their scientific work, including, check this out, experimental reagents, animal models, data sets, software systems, or third-party copy editing services. Now think about that. Third-party copy editing services who would do the writing, do the production, much like GenAI does, without necessarily having a human being at the center. But the work will be judged, and only a few get into this prestigious journal. So they're doing the judgment. That content that becomes theirs, as I understand it in the publishing, they own it. They have the copyright. They will be applying for the copyright, and certainly being very smart people, they understand that this is not getting in the way of good, bad science or anything, or bad research. In fact, what they just put up two basic rules that you have to follow to get in the New England Journal of Medicine. And first, you gotta be transparent. The use of LLMs is appropriately acknowledged by the authors. Remember, they think about it like a tool. Number two, the authors will be completely accountable for the correctness and originality of the work. Check their resources. You put something in that's not true, you'll obviously be punished. But with those two tenets, they're able to actually let the science and research efforts continue and to be augmented, to be helped by AI. Now, what's interesting, if you compare that to like the case of, let's say, Sports Illustrated and CNET,